bit before the end of the program. Now, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to the House and for us to have a goodwill message. And he is none other than the Lagos chairman of the Nigerian Labour Congress. Oh, fantastic. You know, this is another twist to our program today. I believe our viewers will, you know, have a number of things to learn from today. So I want the NLC chairman, she's here with us, Madam Fumi Sessi. So please give a goodwill message. Thank you very much, ma'am. You are welcome. You can unmute yourself, ma'am. Okay, member of what? Oh, she's a member of Nigeria State Police Committee too.
Good morning, everyone in the house.
Oh, good morning, ma. You are welcome, ma.
Thank you very much. And let me start by congratulating the organizers of this youth platform to talk about community policing. It is a good energy dissipated for good reason. And we are happy to know that our youth are actually, you know, taking the lead and also doing the right thing. We appreciate the organizer of the program. Let me start by, you know, stating the disappointment of Nigerians against the perceived injustices from our leaders. It will be a great disservice and injustice if the citizens are paying their taxes and yet we are not getting the what, because we have the right to security, we have the right to some things in the Constitution. If we are not being denied or not being given all these rights, we feel so sad and we feel unfulfilled with the project called Nigeria. I am talking from the angle as an activist and also a labor leader, that Nigerians, we deserve much more than what we are getting now from our leaders in the country. Security is a big business and it should never be compromised. From north to south, from east to west, there should be a proper security of lives and properties. Government should endeavor to dissipate and to ensure that the allocation in the yearly budget for security is actually being applied in that area so that Nigerians can be secured. Let them take a cue from all those countries around the globe that have actually secured their country and their citizens. Nigerians are not secured. Do we talk about external aggressions and internal aggression security lapses? There are so much security lapses. You can never sleep in some areas of this country and close your two eyes. And this issue is escalating every day. And yet it seems our leaders lack idea. It's either they don't know what to do, it's either they lack idea, or it's either they are not putting the round peg in the square and the right square hole. Thank God our youths, you are now beginning to lend your voice, and we want your voices to be heard. Let the whole world know that you are the future of tomorrow. And if the future of tomorrow are not secured, if your security is not guaranteed, how do we get you to the secured future? If the elderly ones have gone to deep slumber and they don't want to talk for some obvious reasons, then the youth should be ready. They should be preparing themselves to take over from our weak and tired leaders who continue to recycle themselves into governance. And once they are, leaving the stage, they still recycle and put all their cronies and their families in governance. And meanwhile, they are bereft of ideas that could propel this country into a great nation. Let us take the example of, different region now taking up the security of the country. The security should be a sovereignty, but now we have to take a cue from other nations that are doing community policing. If we actually not pay lip service to this community policing that we are not now projecting, then for me, I believe is a project that has been designed from inception, from foundation, to fail entirely. If it's a process that is not going to fail, then we should have been seeing some positive actions that will make the people to even believe for once in the government. For us in Southwest, let me take the Southwest region for example. We have seen the northern part have almost totally been overwhelmed by insecurity, to the extent that outside nations, they are giving warning to Nigerians that there is incursion and there will be total incursion of ISIS and all those terrorists into Nigerians. And Nigeria is not doing so much to stop all this incursion by terrorists coming from other countries, neighboring countries, smaller countries, coming to threaten the sovereignty of Nigeria. It has gotten to a stage or to a state where people will have to provide and secure their lives and secure their community and secure their family. That is why even some regions, they have also taken it up to come up with smaller security outfits that they believe could protect themselves. But how much could they go? How can they protect when all the external forces incursions, they have more power, they have more equipment, they have intelligence, they have much more than the regional police that we are now trying to do. If not for the failure of the government, they have already failed in the security sector. This community policing again, at least the members of community policing in Lagos State, we've been inaugurated now more than 2 months. And part of what was given to us and part of what we read is that at least every quarterly there will be meetings. There are some things that we're supposed to fulfill, but we are in the dark. We don't even have any insight. We don't know anything. Nothing has, ever happened. Since more than 2 months, we will soon be 3 months now. And people are looking up onto us. The hopes are now beginning to be dashed, because by the time the community policing was inaugurated, the hopes were living, and people were saying that, oh, this is the right thing at this particular moment to do. even though people like Westerners are believing that this community policing coming up at this particular time in Lagos,
thank
and
you.
probably
Hello, ma.
in Osun,
Hello, ma.
Lagos, and probably in one other state,
Hello, ma.
because of the Amotekun in the southwest.
Oh, great. Hello, ma.
Yes, please.
Please, could you round up in the next 2 minutes, ma? Because of our time, ma. Thank you so much, ma.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I don't have much to say than for us from this webinar, let us have a communique from the youth angle that the government should do the needful, that the youths are demanding, that security of lives and properties should be taken as a major priority by the leadership of this country. And it is not negotiable. It is in our constitution that they should use the taxpayers' money. They should stop the corruption. They should stop corruptly enriching themselves. They should stop stashing away our money in foreign banks. Nigerians are suffering. Our suffering is also being doubled with the issue of insecurity. Our lives are not secure. In any way we are in the country, we are not absolutely secure, and we need security. So NLC is joining voice with the youth to state that we will continue to advocate that our leaders should do the needful, so that when our territory, Nigerian, is secured, it shall be a viral ground for all of us to thrive and to continue to live peacefully. Thank you very much, and I wish all of us success in whatever our endeavors in life is. And we also want to inaugurated us more than 2 months ago to also do the needful. They should not make us to look as a fool. Our communities are watching. They are expecting. The expectation is right and high. So thank you very much for allowing me at least to hear my view. I congratulate
you. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. We are very grateful. Oh, we have learned a lot from you. You have actually told us, what is our problem today and how we can actually address it. In fact, you have discussed a number of issues, and I believe our participants on this webinar have learned a lot from you, and have actually, see the need for us to rise up. And that is why the youth is coming up with this conversation. We believe in conversation, we believe in dialogue, we believe in discussion, we believe in, let us engage ourselves. This is our problem. We can't solve the problem by running away from it. We must address it, we must discuss it, we must, gather ourselves and know where the problem is and know how to challenge it. In fact, we really appreciate you. The youth around me, they are saying thank you very much. You have spoken to the government, you have spoken to the youth, and you have spoken to everybody, all Nigerians, as the case may be. In fact, we really appreciate you. And we want to assure you that at the end of this program too, the youth will likely come up with a communique, to address this issue and to, present some of our recommendations to further strengthen the strategies that have been put in place